Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today, bibigyan ko kayo ng possible updates sa upcoming Mitsubishi Xpander GLS 2026. Pero bago ko umpisahan ng topic guys, disclaimer lang, maaaring hindi pa ito official at pwedeng magbago pa rin ang mga impormasyon na nakuha natin. Kung plano mo talagang kumuha ng Xpander, best to confirm pa rin sa official Mitsubishi dealer or sa agent na personal kong nire-recommend na si Harleen Paulino. Kung taga Cavite ka, lalo na around Dasma, Gentry o kahit saan pa sa Cavite area, i-PM mo lang siya sa Facebook. Ilalagay ko yung link ng kanyang page sa description ng video na ito. At kung bago ka pa lang dito sa channel, welcome sa POVPH fam. Sana tapusin mo tong video para makita mo lahat ng bagong features at possible upgrades na meron si Mitsubishi Xpander GLS 2026. Ayun guys, so umpisahan ko ang update ni Mitsubishi Xpander 2026 GLS sa exterior. Noticeable dito guys ang front grille and bumper ni Xpander GLS 2026 dahil bago na ang kanyang design. Parehas pa rin ang design ng front fascia ni Xpander, which is dynamic shield design. Yan yung identity ni Mitsubishi across almost all of their units. Yan. Gumagamit pa rin ng same LED headlamps na T-shaped design. Daytime running lights, it's also LED. At ang nabago dito, which is manonotice nyo sa gabi, yung front fog lamps niya, it's now LED para sa GLS automatic. Yan. So mas better ang visibility lalo na sa heavy rain and foggy weather at night driving condition. And guys, pagdating naman sa likod, wala namang pinagbago sa appearance and gumagamit pa rin ng T-shaped LED rear combination lamps si Xpander GLS. Isa pa sa update ni Mitsubishi Xpander is yung kanyang wheels. Although 205/55 ring 17 ang size kagaya ng dati, the design is already a two-tone alloy wheels. Pagdating naman sa overall dimensions guys, rest pa rin ang size gaya ng sa previous na 2025 model. And lastly yung ground clearance guys, 225mm, which is mataas compared sa other competitors sa same class. Anyway, moving on engine performance guys, retain pa rin ang ginagamit na engine ni Xpander, which is yung 1.5 liter Myvec engine 4A91 double overhead cam, 16 valve gasoline Euro 4. Since it's a Myvec technology na gawa ni Mitsubishi, simply translates to more power yet fuel efficient and cleaner emissions. Pagdating naman sa transmission, 4-speed automatic pa rin ang gamit ni Xpander. Kagaya ng dati, pagdating sa suspension and brakes, gumagamit pa rin ng MacPherson strut sa front suspension at torsion beam naman sa rear suspension. Ngayon, pagdating sa brakes, ventilated disc sa front, drum brake naman sa rear. Ngayon guys, punta naman tayo sa interior and space ni Xpander GLS. Isa sa advantages ni Mitsubishi Xpander is yung kanyang opening ng pintuan. Malawak siya up to 445mm. Meaning, mas madali makapasok ang mga pasahero sa second and third row seats. Pwedeng naka-flat ang second and third row seats, which makes the cargo capacity up to 1,630 liter of space. Pagdating naman sa seat type, fabric upholstery pa rin ang gamit ni GLS with manual adjustable seats. Meron din siyang under tray storage sa passenger side, may tissue pack holder at center console with armrest. Pagdating naman sa design ng dashboard and door trims, merong mga soft touch material and may color din siya, which makes or gives a premium feel. Dagdag mo na rin dito ang design ng steering wheel ni GLS, which is 3-spoke leather wrap. Maraming hindi nakakalam nito. Pagdating sa windshield na ginagamit ni Xpander, it's a laminated with sound insulation. So ang result nito is mas tahimik at mas relaxing ang ride or driving experience mo while on the road. Ayun guys, so punta naman tayo sa technology and features Gumagamit pa rin ng electronic parking brake and brake auto hold si Xpander GLS. Ang steering niya is tilt and telescopic pa rin, electric type, which means na it will give you a light steering feel. Pero don't worry dahil stable siya kahit sa high speed. The AC controls are still digital, same design, push start and keyless operation pa rin. Ang bago dito guys is yung 8-inch LCD meter cluster. Hindi ko lang sure kung may nadagdag na information na makikita sa display. Isa rin sa update ni Mitsubishi Xpander is yung kanyang infotainment head unit na dating 9-inch na ngayon ay 10-inch na. Ayun guys, although by number 1-inch lang ang nadagdag, malaking bagay pa rin yung 1-inch para sa overall appearance and yung mga nakikita mong details sa head unit. Ganun pa rin, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay equipped na yung head unit, and sa pagkakaalam ko, may wireless capability na tong head unit guys, which is before wired lang siya. And also madi-display na rin dito yung fuel consumption, drive range, and journey information. Syempre guys, hindi mawawala ang reverse camera. At ang pinakamalupit na upgrade ngayon ng GLS for 2026 is yung new multi-around monitor. Basically, para siyang 360 camera na tinatawag natin ngayon na binago lang ng Mitsubishi. Pero guys, 360 cam para sa GLS. Swak na yon guys. Ang gandang upgrade na yon. Punta naman tayo sa safety features ni Xpander GLS. Hindi na mawawala ang anti-lock braking system or ABS at EBD or electronic brake force distribution kay GLS. So itong dalawang system na to will help the wheels from locking up due to hard braking para kay ABS. At kay EBD naman, sa tulong ni ABS, it will make sure the stability. Kahit loaded ng maximum of passengers and cargo yung sasakyan, it will provide better brake distribution. So yan yung trabaho ng dalawang yan. And also equip siya ng brake assist, meron ding emergency stop signal, at ang bagong feature for GLS, ang active yaw control. Meron ding Mitsubishi active stability control, hill start assist, si GLS automatic. Alright guys, ito nga pala ang summary ni Mitsubishi Xpander. Lastly guys, in addition to what I shared, ang fuel tank capacity pala ni Xpander GLS is 45 liters. Available colors sa Philippine market is red metallic, green bronze metallic, quartz white pearl, and graphite gray. Lastly, ang price ni Xpander GLS 2026 is 1,259,000 from previous price na 1,216,000, in which merong price increase na 43,000 for 2026. Alright. Well, opinion ko lamang to guys. Overall, ang Xpander GLS 2026, kahit may increase na 43,000 sa SRP, tingin ko worth it pa rin yun base sa upgraded technology and dagdag safety features na meron si GLS 2026. Kaya kung naghahanap ka ng 7-seater MPV na swak sa pamilya at loaded na sa features, sulit, baka pwede mo i-consider ang Xpander GLS 2026. Yon, mga ka-POV PH fam, sana nakatulong itong video kung nag-iisip ka kumuha ng Mitsubishi Xpander GLS 2026. Kung may tanong ka, i-drop mo na lang sa comment section at sasagutin natin yan. At kung taga Cavite ka or around Manila at interested ka kumuha ng unit, huwag kalimutan i-check si Harling Paulino. Nasa description yung link ng kanyang FB page. Kung nagustuhan mo itong video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe para updated ka lagi sa mga bagong reviews at POV content natin. Once again, this is POV PH. Salamat sa panonood. Drive safe lagi and see you sa next video. Bye!